What made your hardest instructor become your mentor? Drill Sergeant Anderson was pure nightmare fuel. 6'4", voice like gravel, could smell weakness from across the parade ground. Made grown men cry just by looking at them wrong. First week of basic training, he singled me out, called me college boy because I had a degree. Made me do push-ups until my arms gave out, then made me do more. Your fancy education won't save you when bullets start flying. Every day was torture. Extra PT, extra duty, extra everything. While other recruits got smoke breaks, I got smoked. While they ate chow, I cleaned latrines. Anderson rode me harder than anyone else in the platoon. Why me? I finally asked after 3 weeks of hell. Because you're soft, he said. And soft gets people killed. I hated him. Planned elaborate revenge fantasies. Dreamed about the day I'd outrank him and make his life miserable. But something strange happened around week 6. I stopped breaking. The impossible PT became routine. The verbal abuse bounced off. I started helping other recruits who were struggling. Anderson noticed but didn't say anything. Just watched. Week 8, we had our final field exercise. Simulated combat scenario in the woods. Live ammunition, sleep deprivation, maximum stress. I was assigned a squad leader for my team. Everything went wrong. Radio died, map got soaked, one guy twisted his ankle. We were lost, behind schedule, and failing the exercise. My team was looking to me for answers I didn't have. That's when Anderson appeared out of nowhere. No uniform markings, covered in mud like he'd been crawling through the forest. Just another soldier in the chaos. "What's your situation, soldier?" he asked quietly. I briefed him honestly. Expected him to tear me apart. Instead, he nodded. "What's your plan?" "I don't have one, drill sergeant. We're screwed." "No," he said. "You're thinking like a college boy. Think like a leader. Your men are counting on you. What do they need?" Something clicked. Stopped panicking, started problem solving, used the sun for navigation, fashioned a splint from branches, established radio contact using high ground. We completed the mission 2 hours late but with 0 casualties. After graduation, Anderson pulled me aside. "You know why I was hard on you? Because I was soft? Because you had potential. Most recruits just need to follow orders. You needed to learn how to give them." He handed me a book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, his personal copy, filled with notes and highlighted passages. "I've been watching you," he said. "You've got natural leadership instincts, but college taught you to overthink everything. Combat doesn't give you time to write essays. Sometimes you just have to trust your gut and move." That conversation changed everything. Realized Anderson hadn't been punishing me. He'd been preparing me. 6 months later, I was deployed to Iraq as a squad leader. Everything Anderson taught me about making quick decisions under pressure saved lives. His voice echoed in my head during every firefight. When I made sergeant, I wrote him a letter, thanked him for pushing me beyond my limits. He wrote back with more reading recommendations and tactical advice. Our correspondence continued for years. He became my unofficial mentor, guiding my career from a distance, helped me navigate military politics, recommended me for leadership courses, even gave me advice about civilian transition. The man who made my life hell in basic training became the most influential person in my military career. He saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself. Anderson retired as a command sergeant major. 30 years of service, hundreds of soldiers trained. At his retirement ceremony, I was honored to give a speech. Drill Sergeant Anderson didn't just teach us to be soldiers, I told the crowd. He taught us to be leaders. And sometimes the best teachers are the ones who refuse to let you quit on yourself. He passed away last year. Heart attack at age 62. I was a pallbearer at his funeral. Found out I wasn't the only former recruit he'd mentored over the decades. Half the soldiers there had similar stories. The man we all feared became the man we all respected. Because sometimes the hardest instructors are the ones who care enough to break you down and build you back up stronger. I still have his copy of The Art of War. Pass it along to young soldiers now. Tell them the same thing Anderson told me. Leadership isn't about being smart. It's about making decisions when you don't have enough information and living with the consequences. That's the lesson only the hardest instructors can teach.